Good afternoon and welcome to the Sailplane Grand Prix. Here we're live on day 5 after 2 races. We've got quite an exciting situation building up. In first place overall we have with 20 points is Sebastian Nagel. In second place Sebastian Kawa with 15 points, and in third place currently with 14 points is Werner Amann. Yesterday's race was really very close, right down to the wire at the end. First across the line was Sebastian Nagel, and second was actually Mario Kiesling, but Mario was a little low on the way into the start line, so ended up with 16 seconds of penalties, and that meant that Sebastian Kawa actually finished second. 9 seconds separated the top 3 places yesterday. Really exciting race, and we're looking forward to one that's even more fast and furious today. The weather, stunning here. We can see so much more today. I don't know if you can pan round and have a look at the mountains behind us, but you can see the snow on the tops there. We can see some fair weather cumulus cloud, and we're expecting anything up to 5,000 meters today. The task, they've set 360 kilometers today, or just under, with 6 turning points. They go north first, around about 100 kilometers, then back in the high mountains, down to the south behind us, and then back to the finish. Wind, we've been asked a few questions about the wind. Does it make a big difference? Well, predominantly it's a westerly flow here, certainly here on the airfield. At altitude it's north-northwest, ranges between 5 and 10 knots, but not likely to be significant today. It's going to be a thermal day, but a fast ridge running day. So let's go and see if we can grab a couple of the competitors for a quick chat. Just behind us is young Tom from the US of A. Hi Tom, how are you doing?
Fine.
So talk to us about yesterday.
Well, the before start was absolutely splendid. I found some wave back up in here, and I got up to 4,700 meters. And then I thought it was pure British blasphemy that they made me come down to 2,400 meters to start. But I came down. It was difficult. It was nice and cool up there. And then after the start, the boys and I went up to the first climb in the laboratory area. And I climbed with them. And then we all left. And they have a saying in the United States, do not leave others behind. They seem to have not heard that, because they went and I went down, but they went flat. Of course, that's to be expected. And I went off and had a wonderful day myself. Did a little sightseeing, got to the first turn. I watched some really low gliders up there at the first turn area. That got my attention, really. And I was glad I was up at around 3,800 meters, and I was like, wow. And when I tried to get into the second turn area, I even saw several other low guys. And I thought, no. And I counted 11 or 12 that had passed me on the ridge heading, in the area of home. And I said, well, that's a 0. So I'm another 0. So it appears the only place that I'm moving up in position is the grid right now, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. I'm glad you're having a good time, Tom. Still in the 0 points club, and we hope you break out of that today.
Today I'm changing my beverage of choice. I'm changing from Coca-Cola Zeros. Maybe I'm going to go for a normal one today, but we're having a great time.
Yeah.
And all the people here, the line crew especially, and helping us in the morning, get the planes out and everything, and they wait for us in the evening. It's spectacular. It is really great of these people, so I'm very happy and grateful for all of you. Thank you.
Cheers, Tom. Have a good day.
Okay.
Right, see who else we can grab down on the line. Oh, Mario. I'm going to ask him a little bit about the finish yesterday and how exciting it was, and whether there was anything he could have done to avoid that 16-second penalty. Mario. Good morning, or even afternoon, I think.
Yes.
16 seconds.
Yeah, actually I just did not recognize that I was too low. It was just my pilot fault. I did not realize that we had the 850 rule between last turn point and here, so I dived a bit under. I had enough speed, but it was a problem. My problem.
A very exciting finish though. 20 minutes you were locked together within a kilometre of each other.
Yeah, basically we were even less than a kilometer, maybe sometimes 100 meters, and it was just about just about speed and about the glider maybe, and to make steep turns at the turn points. So the last turn point was so high, or the pass we had to cross was so high that we could speed from that point on for the last 60-70 kilometers with 210, 230 kilometers, 250 kilometers per hour.
Is there anything you could have done differently to get in front?
Be a bit higher in the last thermal, I guess. Apart from that, yes. I mean, while we were speeding, I should have kept up with Sebastian. At some point I reduced a bit the speed, but at that high speed, if you are 2 or 3 seconds behind, you can't catch it anymore.
Yeah. It was very exciting for us to watch. Yeah, will we see the same again today, or will you be out in front?
I hope so, yes. Today we will have a fast race again, so even higher cloud base, and after the high mountains with 5,000 meters, I guess it will also be a speedy race, with 250 kilometers per hour. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Are there any tricky parts of the task you've seen?
I mean, in the beginning, it will be all about climbing as fast as possible up to the 5,000 meters and finding the right lifts. And after that, I guess it will just be speed.
Well, have a great day. See you back here later. Best of luck. Right, see who else we can grab down here. I was hoping we would be able to interview Thomas. Thomas is one of the local pilots, but he's conspicuous by his absence here. So, Thomas, when you watch this later, this would have been you in the cockpit and we would have been asking you questions. But for now, he's absent, actually. I'm just wondering, would he notice if I jumped in? Maybe another day, maybe another day. Right, see who we can get. Thomas is always good for a word. So, let's see if we can. Thomas is from Italy, in Golf Tango in his new Ventus. Hi, Thomas.
Hey.
You look happy?
I'm very happy. Today is a beautiful day.
Yeah?
Yeah. We can fly very high, and I think it's very good condition today.
Indeed, it is. We hope for 5,000 meters.
Yes. Minimum, I think.
Yeah.
We can fly the high valley inside Olivares.
Yes.
And that's normally very, very fast. So it's exactly the day what I like.
You tried it yesterday. You tried to get high and go the high route yesterday, but it didn't quite work out.
Yes, it didn't work out. Not because the highway was slow. The low way was faster. That was the problem. I don't understand why, but they did a very good job.
They did indeed. Made a good race.
Yeah, exactly. They make an excellent race. But today, it's another day. We will see.
Indeed, it's great to see you smiling here, flying your glider.
Yeah.
But you also race other things as well, don't you? You've got a classic Ferrari you race.
Yes. We race Ferrari Challenge with the 488. All four together. I and my 3 children. It's very big fun. Yeah.
I think I'd like to be one of your children if you bought them all Ferraris. That's great. So today's race, you think it's going to be high?
Yes.
Are we going to see you on the podium?
I hope. Every day it's a hope, but as I told you last time, it's always difficult to get on the podium because we have very good pilots here.
Yeah.
Everybody knows how to fly.
Yeah, they fly very well.
They fly very, very well.
Okay. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. We also got Thilo down here. See if we can have a quick word with Thilo. What's going on here then, Thilo? You've got a grid posse, and Sebastian as well.
Yeah. Sebastian is giving me all the tricks, how to fly the new Ventus in the best possible way. He knows it pretty good.
Yeah, a couple of wins. What about today, Sebastian?
At first, I'm the last one in the row, so I hope I can climb very fast and then have a lot of fun. Yeah, we are nice weather, high cloud base, so I filled up my oxygen. So let's see what we can do today.
Yeah. Any tricks in the task today?
I think the task is a little bit easier than yesterday. I hope. If you can manage the altitude, it's easy. Yeah.
Yesterday was pretty close at the finish, the 3 of you.
It was really close, yeah, with Sebastian and Mario. But on the end, the Ventus won the day. Huh? It's perfect for us at Champered to see that our Ventus or the new construction is pretty well.
Yeah. Other gliders are available, of course. How much of it was the glider and how much of it was you?
I get many messages that 95% is the glider and 5% is me. So let's see. Yeah, we will see after the competition what you can say to this.
Yeah. So let's start the debate. Wing loading or all-up weight? Which would you prefer to be flying?
For me, it's absolutely clear. It's only wing loading. Okay. Wing loading is the comparison number, and that's how to compare aerodynamically with the gliders, and it makes it much safer. Here the 52 is, I think, just excellent. 50 would be maybe even better. If you're close at the mount with all these gliders, it's just a safety factor. I enjoy this way.
Yeah. And by that you mean just by reducing the weight, reduce the wing loading, gliders more controllable?
Absolutely. I mean, if it's the mass and it's the wing loading which gives the maneuverability, being close to the rocks, and especially being close with everybody else at the rocks, and so you want the maximum of maneuverability and of controllability, and that's wing loading is for sure a factor for that.
Yeah. Good. Great. Well,
let's see,
gentlemen, have a great day. Yes.
Yeah.
Will you be standing on the top step again?
I hope. Yeah.
Best of luck. Right. Okay, how are we doing for time? We've got a couple more minutes. Didier's in there, and Mark's just down here. We'll just have a quick chat with Mark. We had a very brief chat with him yesterday. Just want to ask him one more question. Sorry, I know we chatted yesterday, Mark,
yes.
But New Zealand, it's a long way from here.
Sure is.
Yeah, and you brought your own glider. Did you have some help with that?
Yeah, I did actually, and thanks for asking the question, because I really want to acknowledge my sponsors, Maersk particularly. As you know, I'm not hugely experienced, and I did pretty well to qualify in Australia, and I really wanted to come, but I couldn't really justify the cost and the expense for effectively what is sort of 8 days flying. So I told my story about the sort of struggle just to get the start line, and Maersk thankfully enjoyed that story and said that they shipped me to Chile and back again for nothing, which was huge, and that was the whole impetus really for me actually coming here, because once I had that cost sorted, the rest of it just sort of fell into place. So I'd like to thank Maersk Shipping Line particularly. Thanks, Maersk. Really appreciate the sponsorship, and without that help I just wouldn't be here, and thoroughly enjoying the flying. Had a great day yesterday. Hopefully today's going to be even better.
Yeah. What about the boys and girls back in the office?
Well, hopefully they're watching. The coverage starts at 7 o'clock in the morning, so there might be one or two there, but they should see the second half of the race. I know that my PA Crystal, g'day Crystal, has got it on the big screen in the cafe, so hopefully they're watching and enjoying the coverage.
Great. And what about today?
More of the same, actually. I kept my strategy, I kept high. I suspect today's going to be a boomer and will be pretty quick, so might be a question of flying a little bit faster today.
Yeah. Okay, pedal to the metal. Look forward to seeing you later.
Thanks very much.
Right, that's pretty much it from the grid. We're going to get ourselves ready back in the commentary box. And just before we go, just say hi to Klaus, who's watching back in the hospital. We hope you're improving. And we'll see you a bit later on.